Well, we finally made it to the weekend. Unfortunately, Mother Nature not cooperating. Well, in a way, it actually is beneficial for us because we need some rain. The problem, of course, is that rain's going to be right in the heart of the weekend. Whole lot of clutter on the Max track. There are showers out there, but they're way down south. There's already been rain spreading in across the deep south. They've got a good soaking underway across Louisiana, Mississippi. That rain goes all the way up towards Birmingham and even North Georgia. But it's going to hold to our south today. We have a better chance to at least see some showers starting tomorrow. The LAX 18 Storm Tracker Future Track shows in the early Saturday morning some showers around. So if you're making plans for Saturday, it's not going to be a washout, but there will be rounds of showers coming through. So yes, we'll have wet weather around. The better chance for heavier rounds of showers, some thunderstorms thrown into the mix, likely going to be Saturday night into Sunday for us. If you watch that remnant low approaching and that moisture gathering, you notice it's not a solid wall of rain, but we will have these showers on and off all the way through the weekend with a core of it Saturday night, Sunday. There's satellite imagery showing the storm that is a hurricane, a major hurricane. As far as the latest update from the National Hurricane Center, they're holding it at 120 mile per hour winds, a Category 3. About 10 hours ago, you could still see an eye. It's become somewhat obscured, and there's a likelihood that it will weaken slightly as it encounters less favorable conditions over the northern Gulf. But they've got hurricane warnings, tropical storm warnings out, coastal Louisiana, Texas, and over through Mississippi, and storm surge warnings, that wall of water that comes ashore out ahead of the approaching low. This is a Future Track computer model showing the surface winds, the velocity, and then the span of the hurricane force and tropical storm force winds that are going to impact, unfortunately, right around there's Lake Charles. Look at that, right over top of it. Late August, right over top of Lake Charles, they had Laura come in. A stronger storm, but still a storm surge and wind could be a major hazard for them. There's the swirl of circulation as you get into Saturday and Sunday. It's getting closer to Memphis. So by late in the weekend, what's left of that low is going to be cutting up close to the Commonwealth, may very well wash out overhead here, kind of, breathe its last tropical gasp right over Kentucky. But the National Hurricane Center does drop it down to a Cat 2, and then you can see a tropical storm by early Saturday as it gets closer to Louisiana, Alexandria, and then moves inland and then eventually pushes closer to home here. So we'll see rain, and we could use rain. They've got drought deepening over Indiana, and we're on the verge of it. It's been incredibly dry. We've had 0.04 of an inch of rain in Lexington in the past 9 days. We could end up in about a 1 to 2 inch range. It was looking like it may be more than that earlier this week, backing off that slightly. The heaviest rain, 10, maybe even 15 inch totals, isolated amounts toward coastal Louisiana and inland. If you're going to be at the game, one of the few that are attending, that sparse attendance due to the COVID regulations, Mississippi State versus Kentucky at Kentucky. Temperatures in the 60s tomorrow evening, and scattered to a few showers around at times. I don't anticipate a washout, but again, it's going to be Saturday evening, so that's a problem because some of the heaviest rain will be overnight into Sunday before we dry out early next week.